Hello, everybody, and welcome to Romancefull's Tarot. I'm about to begin here with a reading. Now, this is a reading that is dedicated to the beautiful sign of Aquarius. My dear friends, this is a general reading, so it might not resonate with everybody. So it really is important that you do take whatever does resonate with you and you simply leave the rest of it aside. If you do have any questions, if you would like to contact me, please do so. My information is right below into the YouTube description box. If you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please do click onto the subscribe button to show your support to the channel and to myself, and it is always and greatly appreciated, and I do thank you in advance. So with no further ado, let's begin this reading. So this reading, as I was saying, is for the sign of Aquarius. It is a channeled reading with your past loved ones and heaven, and these are messages from the other side. So let's go and see what kind of messages you have. We're going to be speaking about doubt, about grief, about relationships, and about trust. So let's begin over here with doubt. When I am done with the reading, I am going to move on forward and give you a message from your guides over here. So let's begin with doubt. This is about releasing the need to know all of the answers. It's impossible for the human brain to comprehend all the mysteries of the universe. You are only consciously aware of the three dimensions for a very specific reason, and that is to learn to love, but without the full awareness of your connection to spirit. Everyone has his or own personal path to this awareness, and there is no right, there's no wrong answer, as long as your goal is to manifest the energy of love and of compassion. Now, the wisdom of the divine, it trickles into the physical dimension, and some of it will resonate with your soul, and some simply will not. There are your signposts that guide you to your correct path. If the wisdom resonates with you and it seems right, then you need to keep it. And if not, you need to release it back to the universe. Always be aware and be mindful of the insights that your spirit guides and your teachers put on your path. Moving on forward to your following message over here, I have the message of grief. This is about understanding that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. Nothing is gone forever. The belief that we have lost someone or something is merely an illusion to assist us in learning to appreciate or having had it into the very first place. The emotion of grief and the sense of loss, they are absolutely real. But that is the point. The lesson of loss is not, but the actual physical separation, because the parting is temporary and illusory. So the point of the lesson is to acknowledge that the bonds of love, they never end, and then that we have not been abandoned. When you accept in your heart that you will be reunited with everything that you have ever loved, it will give you the ability to move beyond your grief and to derive something beneficial from the experience. To wallow in grief is to pass the opportunity that you and your soul family have devised and learn nothing from it. So instead, you must allow your grief to take you to a place of deeper understanding. Moving on forward to your following message, I have here relationships. And this is about being attracted to those people who serve your highest good. In this three-dimensional world in which we live, there really is that sense of that we're separate from one another all the time. But also that we kind of meet just by chance. But this, again, is an illusion. The people in our lives, they are drawn to us and they are here for a reason. It is through sharing experiences and having relationships with others that we begin to understand ourselves. And when someone appears in your life, you must see what it is and what is not resolved, or whole in the person and understand the lesson that he or she is bringing home to you. You draw others to you in order to learn various aspects of yourself. The people you have close relationships with here on earth are usually members of your soul family. And you have chosen to incarnate together to help each other learn lessons. Even though it may not seem that way to you now, once a lesson is learned, don't be surprised if that person simply fades away. People are in your life for a reason, for a season, or for a lifetime. Moving over to your final message before moving to your guide, we are going to be speaking about some trust. This is about accepting that your inner voice will always guide you correctly. The earth can be a really tricky place, but you have been given a tool to help you navigate through the murky waters. And that tool is your intuition. You must learn to tell the difference between ego talk and soul talk. And then you have to trust your soul. And once you get into the habit of following your intuition, you will come to practice that discernment, but externally. You will be able to know if a person or a situation is trustworthy. But it all begins with listening to your inner voice. Exercise it like a muscle. And when you determine that it is all right, that wisdom is going to spread out and influence everything that you do. And decisions are simply going to seem easier for you. Your soul only wants what is best for you, and you must learn to trust it. To conclude, we are going to move on forward to your guide message, and your guides want to speak to you about learning from your mistakes. Earth is a schoolroom, and your higher self has chosen to enroll, if you will, into this dimension to learn lessons that the spirit world does not teach quickly. You need to congratulate yourself for the bravery that it takes to leave the comfort of feeling at one with everything and choosing to experience the sensation of separateness while you go about your tasks. You are expected to make mistakes. Having said that, it is the wise soul who always learns from them. So life on earth, it continues, and it's continually present with your challenges. And the quick learners, they find that they are presented with fewer struggles. If you receive this message, your guides are truly reminding you that the more you use the knowledge of past experiences when confronted with a life lesson, the less often these lessons are going to be presented to you. So you need to take responsibility for the mistake and do not look to blame another for the consequence. Instead of blame, move into a state of understanding and accept of the lesson. In doing so, you are not going to need to repeat the behavior in your future interactions. So in life, there are no failures. Let's put it that way. There are just possibilities of doing something differently than what you're used to by using the knowledge of your past experiences. And this, my dear friends, does conclude your reading. I do hope that you enjoyed. I do hope that it brought you some interesting messages that you will be able to use. If you do have any questions you would like to contact me, please do so. My information is right below into the description box. If you have not yet subscribed, please do click onto the subscribe button. Have yourself a beautiful day. Thank you so very much for being there, and many blessings sent your way. I will see you tomorrow with some new messages.